Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Juan Solo here with ASQD Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today for some more Ghost Recon Breakpoint. So in today's video, this is going to be our second episode of the 5-part series of the Ghost Recon Breakpoint. So the first episode that I put up a couple of days ago was Nomad, so we got some brand new information surrounding Nomad and his lead up to Ghost Recon Breakpoint to kind of bridge the gap between Ghost Recon Wildlands and Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Some really cool information, so I definitely tell you guys to go check that video out. It will be down in the description below. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about one of the other ghosts that's going to be in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and this is Fury. Also, real quick before we jump into today's video, guys, huge shout out to Operator Drewski for allowing me to use his gameplay here on the channel. He is an absolute legend when it comes to tactical shooters and mil-sim games, so I will link his channel down in the description below. Make sure to go check out his channel, guys. Drop him a subscribe if you don't know who he is. Like I said, he's an absolute legend, and he was actually kind enough to let me use his gameplay here on the channel. So without further ado, guys, let's jump right into the video. So Fury is the female character that's actually going to be running the Panther main class in Ghost Recon Breakpoint. So her real name is Kim Hernandez. She is American. She is a stealth specialist, and in the events of Ghost Recon Breakpoint, she is 36 years old. So she was born in San Diego, California, and has always been labeled as a tomboy. She started boxing and studying jiu-jitsu in her youth and competed at a national level by the time she was 16 years old, and then she went on to study psychology before joining the Navy at age 22, where she was among the first women to become a United States Navy SEAL. So right out of the gate, that is absolutely badass, being the fact that she became a Navy SEAL. So later on, she was accepted into the Dev Gru, with which served a multiple tours. After several complicated and dangerous missions, she was selected to join the group of specialized tactics, aka the Ghosts, at age 30. So she became part of the Ghost Squad at age 30. Also, she was known to have some issues with authority and structure. As women in the military, she had often to prove her worth and deal with very male-centric culture as the unit she belonged to. She also responded to these pressures by asserting herself over her male counterparts and making sure there was no room to question her competency in hand-to-hand combat. She has often been involved in fights with her fellow unit members, in which she always ends up winning the argument. Not gonna lie, from all the gameplay and stuff that we've seen so far of this character, when it comes to hand-to-hand combat, you do not want to mess with her. So it goes on to say that she has been assigned primarily to missions where her strong capacity for adaptation in any environment and exemplary hand-to-hand combat skills have been deemed essential. So with her strong temperament, she tends to be quite direct with other ghosts. She curbs this tendency only when talking to Nomad. So obviously she has a lot of respect for Nomad and the missions and everything that he's done in his past. So not gonna lie, from all the gameplay and stuff that we've seen of this character so far, I would definitely not want to mess with her in the field because she seems like she is an absolute badass. She can definitely handle herself in a fight. So now moving on to some really cool things that I kind of wanted to touch base on with her character. And like I said in my previous video, guys, all of this content that I'm actually pulling for this video is actually from the cosplay guide that I will link down in the description below if you guys want to check it out for yourself. There's some really cool information. Anybody out there that's into cosplay, you're definitely going to want to check this out if you want to make some really cool outfits of the ghost characters from Ghost Recon Breakpoint. So this was the image I kind of wanted to take a look at briefly. So as you guys can see here, when it comes to hand-to-hand combat, they did go on to say that she is absolutely insane when it comes to hand-to-hand combat, and you can see here that she's actually carrying 5 knives, which is obviously going to make her a handful when it comes to close quarters. So you can see there the main one, which is the Karambit custom model for Fury. So that is a custom Karambit knife designed specifically for her. And then you can kind of see up on her right shoulder, we have a strong arm fixed blade black FE knife, which is going to be obviously a little bit longer of a blade, obviously, than some of the other ones that she's carrying. And then the one down on her waist there, you can see that we have a Besh wedge knife. And also we have 2 Tonto knives that you can see there that are kind of strapped to her chest there. So when it comes to hand-to-hand combat, if she loses a knife, she's got many more on her that she's obviously going to be able to plunge into her enemies to obviously take them down. And here you can see more of a close-up look of the actual Karambit knife, and this thing looks absolutely badass. It is a custom model for her, and you can see there that she primarily rocks the Vector 45 ACP submachine gun, which, being the Panther class, being the fact that it's going to be a very fast-moving class, a lot of stealth and stuff like that, I'm not surprised to see the Vector class. And you can see there the P320 M17 model pistol obviously goes hand-in-hand with the Vector 45 ACP, and if she has to get a little bit dirty, she does carry the 5.53 assault rifle if she has to get into any long-range engagements. But for the most part, this character is going to be absolutely badass. I'm honestly going to be torn of whether or not I want to play as the Panther class, just based off of all the information surrounding this class that we've learned so far. But even if I don't, I'm going to love being able to play alongside her in obviously the co-op campaign, being the fact that we are going to have AI teammates in Ghost Recon Breakpoint post-launch. So obviously you're going to be playing alongside this character if you do that. But that is pretty much going to do it for the video. If you guys enjoyed this video, you guys want to see more content like this on the channel, make sure to drop a like on the video, and also subscribe if you are new to stay up to date on all Ghost Recon content moving forward. I know there's a lot of you guys out there that have been watching watching my videos that may not be subscribed to the channel. So if you guys are enjoying the content, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you guys do not miss any of my future uploads. So also before I leave, guys, I will mention that this is the second episode of the 5-part series, so we're going to have 3 more episodes. I will also link the Nomad video down in the description below if you guys want to go check that out. I highly recommend that you do, because there was some brand new information in there talking about Nomad leading up to the events of Ghost Recon Breakpoint. But that is all for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.